What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here. Big shout out to Laquan Ham, Undead Achilles, and Mega Kurgan. I do appreciate your support and comments always. Now, today I wanted to show my first attack with Joan's spear. And it just so happens it comes in the form of an SOS. I was on early and one of the Alliance members said, hey, this guy's under fog and he's got some people inside. So of course it was my turn to step up to the plate, and why not to see what Joan's spear could add to the attack. And also I've been working on trying to get the maximum amount of kills, but at the same time get the least amount of wounded in an SOS. So you'll see that here in just a second. Basically, I was just waiting for him to return to get the maximum amount of people at his base in order for me to get the kills. Now, also, after this hit, stay tuned because I'm going to show the report, but then also I'm going to go in a little more detail at the end of the video as well on Joan's spear, and go over something with you as far as what maybe we should work on, but I'll show you that at the end. So here we have it. Basically just waited for them to return within a couple seconds, sped over, and let the challenge begin. Now, once I finally got zoomed in, Joan's spear had hit, and I believe you'll see it there. And then as the battle takes place, like I said, it does it every 8 seconds. So you'll see it here again. And yeah, very proud of that. Looks like he got 2 hits in from what I can see. And the amount of kills was pretty good. But what I even liked better about that is my wounded. Roughly about 18,000 wounded. So when making an SOS, you don't have days and days of healing after. Now, to kind of critique my own SOS, to get more kills, I could have possibly sent maybe more archers in this, not as many calves. But as we scroll down, and I'm going to show it more in detail, this is basically just a general idea of what it was, and then we'll do the breakdown here in a little bit. But if I were to have sent more archers, maybe a little bit less calves, I could have gotten more kills, but would my wounded limit still be, you know, as low as it was? I'm looking to gauge this not only for SOS but also in a regular attack. So in this case, if I didn't have a regular, you know, if I didn't go SOS in slaughter, if I didn't do slaughter, they wouldn't have lost anyone. Now honestly, that's how it should be. If you've got a castle, you know, maybe send your royal out while you're cleaning farms and hitting farms, and then if you got some backup, as long as they're under cap, they shouldn't lose any either. So slaughter did give me some additional kills, and not just putting everybody wounded. And as you can see here, going through the list, I believe one of their strongest players on their alliance was there. So, you know, dealing out that amount of wounded to them certainly didn't hurt any. Now, it's a fine line between what I could have done to get a little bit less wounded. When you're hitting that amount of people, and as you can see, the calves just stood their own. I mean, you're not breaking through these calves. T12 calves with dodge and the speed, you're just not getting past it. And as you can see, the back line just wasn't hardly even touched at all. So to get more kills, based upon this report, I could have lowered the cav count, up the archer count just a little bit, but the wounded, I think I would have had even more wounded, which it's an SOS, it doesn't matter. But I'm using these to gauge attacks that I can make without the SOS activated. So now taking a look, there you go. Little stab action. Not bad, 11,000. I'll take 11,000 additional kills just from the stab. Not bad at all. But my challenge is, and what I'm going to be faced with here, and I'll show you guys here in just a few seconds. We all know that 2,000 star power will get you the red artifact. Now, Joan's spear obviously was my first choice. Now, saving up the star power 2K to get an additional, will that be the way to go? Or will it be another way? And I'll show you here in just a second as we step out of this report, and we're going to go in and look at the array. And I do have a couple questions on this because I don't think I've seen anybody speaking about it yet. If we go in and you see we've got Joan's little badass cut your ass and stab you, but we can also evolve it. Now, to evolve it to level 2 is only going to require an additional 1,000 star power. So what do we do? Do we go ahead and take another 1,000 and bump this up? What does it do at level 2? It doubles it. So not 40%, but not 40%, 40 times, but 80 times. That's pretty crazy. Or do we go and just run an additional one altogether? Now, one thing I will do is when I get the 1,000 additional, I'm going to go ahead and evolve it, because why not? Why not do that? While you're waiting for your 2,000 additional to get, your next red artifact. My only question is, when you go to downgrade it, do you have to completely lose it and restart over, which the cooldown I believe is like 18 days, or will it let you just drop one level? So that's the thing, that's the question, and I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to raise it to level 2, and I'll be able to tell you here down the road exactly how that works. But I would think you would be able to retrieve just enough from it in order to still leave it at 1, so then you can take that 1,000 back, add it to your other 1,000 that you got, and finally jump on to your second red piece. And the second red piece, you're looking at it, that's what I'm going to go with, a little bit of lightning action on the Cult Witch. I think that'll pair nicely with the one I have now, but I can't wait to get to 1,000 more star power, because I really and truly want to see just how bad that 80 times amount will take you. Will it double those kills from 11k to 22k, or is it going to do even more? That's the question that I have for you all, and will it benefit us that much? But as always, if you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.